So here we got a question that mostly kind of a little bit stirring up in the comments. I bump into some guys with some Silverados, and you know, they have the same argument. You know, they say that what these metric numbers up here mean, because some tires just say 31 inches by 12.5 wide or something like that. But what do these numbers mean? What do these metrics numbers mean? Does that mean height? Does that mean width of the tire? What does it mean? So stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm going to try to simplify this as good as I can. What does that first number stand for? In this case 265. Well, that's in millimeters how wide the tire is. So this tire is 265 millimeters wide, which that's like 10.5 inches. What does the second number mean? That measures how tall the sidewall is from top to bottom here. So 75 means that this number right here is 75% of the width. So 75% of 10.5, which is 7 3/4. So you got 7 3/4 here. It's the 16 inches of your rim, and the 7 3/4 here. That all equals to be 31 inches. And then that's where you get R16, which is rim 16 inches. So if you really want to know the numbers, to be honest, just look it up on Google. Just look up, you know, 265 by 75 R16, and they'll tell you what that's equivalent to. That's the easy way to do it. But I'm just trying to help you guys understand it, and I want to understand it. So, all right, for other things on the tire, you got the load range, load range E. You can look up how much that is. M plus S, mud and snow, and then you got some 3 numbers slash another 3 numbers and a letter. The load index, I think is what it said, and then the letter after that is its speed rating, as in A being the slowest and Z being the quickest. So this is Q. This is kind of pretty good speed rating. What are you doing?
Bobby.
Okay. Now on some tires, they have, well, I think all tires have this. They have a 4-digit code, which actually tells like, this might be it, but it tells, you know, its year that it was made and what day of the month or something like that. So you can find those on a tire and actually figure out, like, you know, when it was made and how old the tire is itself. So, all right, boys and girls, looks like we got all rained out here. Got a big storm running through there. Anyways, let's go for a little debrief to make sure you average Americans are listening to this video. Alright, so the 265 stands for how wide the tire is, not how tall it is, so how wide it is. 75 means that this is 75% of the width. And then the 16 means how big the rim is. R16, rim 16. Obviously you add this to that and you add it all together and you get your tire size. You learn about you got the load range, the mud and snow, you got your load index, so you know how many pounds of freedom you can pull. You got your speed rating to see how fast you can go right here, the Q, from A to Z, Z being fastest, you know, you listen. Actually, I didn't notice it before, but it's actually something that says the pounds right here. So this load range is E, and it can handle 3,415 pounds. I don't know why there's 2 different kinds. All right, I don't know if that was kind of too complicated, but you know, that's how you understand the tire. I'm kind of a number guy, so you know, I like to know the numbers and how they work. All right, so I got this tire here, which came from these set of tires that came off my truck. Now these are the 31-inch 265s, as you know. I want to put these back in my truck and I want to roast them to the rim. But these are practically brand new tires, as you can tell, and I can make some good dough off of these. But if you get this video up to 55 likes by the end of August, I will roast these to the rim. Otherwise, I'll just sell it for another part that I can put on my truck and make a video of. That reminds me, give you guys a little sneak peek of what is going in my truck soon. That's right, I just ordered very high torque from gears from my truck to make up for the 35-inch tires I have on there, and just to have a lot of torque. I probably won't be able to go as fast, but I'm gonna make a video on installation and the RPM difference and stuff, so that's gonna be a good video. All right, thanks for watching. Keep it American.